What's good? So, this is my wildlife setup. This is what I bring out into the woods. This is my baby. C100 Mark II, the Sigma 150 to 500. Then you got the Rode NTG4 Plus microphone with the dead cat on it right now. This is custom made. RIP Fluffy. But no, this keeps the wind out of it, which it actually works really well. These microphones pick up everything, so when you get even a little bit of wind, or when you go outside and it's just when you get that kind of in the microphone, this breaks up all the wind and makes your footage sound crystal clear. So we got that set up. This is mounted on my tripod anyways, so I'm not hand holding it. It doesn't have any image stabilization, so it's not, especially when you're zoomed into 500, hand holding it, any little movement you get is you're gonna be all over the place. It's gonna be like, it's gonna be like I have Tourette's. You know what I mean? I love this camera. I love the color that comes out of it. I absolutely love this camera. I used to take photos. I don't want to say used to. I still do, but I haven't been out shooting wildlife photos in a while. I've been basically shooting video for a while now. I have the Canon 7D Mark II and for my photos, and I was using that with this lens. The good thing about it's all interchangeable. Canon, I can switch up the lenses. Put my 770 to 200 over there on it. What's good about this is it has the good audio, the XLR, so you can connect a nice microphone to it, a shotgun mic. My other camera that I use is the DVX 200. What I like about this camera is the image stabilization on it. It has the 5-axis image stabilization. Damn, you can't even say that 5 times fast. Image stabilization, image stabilization. Maybe you can. Not that hard. I'm just a retard. So I love this camera. It shoots great handheld. The image stabilization on it is amazing. Hand holding it, it's almost like you're on a tripod. You can't even tell. So that works really well. It has 3 stops of ND, built-in ND filters. The flip-out screen, the screen's not that good. It's not as good as the C100, but at least you got it. I used to actually mount my external monitor on top of here because it's just that much better than this one. And the range you get, I believe it's around like 300. So you have a nice wide and then you have a nice zoom, which is good. You also have macro mode on this lens, on this camera. So you don't need to switch any lenses. You can just straight up, you see a pretty little butterfly or a nice little flower. You can, go right in there and get a macro shot. But so this camera has its, positives for sure. It has 2 SD card slots. Professional audio, you got the XLR audio. The battery life is great on this. The only thing that I don't really like is the color, the picture profile. It's just not. It's not that good. I've been shooting Vlog in this and C-Log in that, so it's a flatter profile and then color correct on the computer. But I just love the Canon color so much better. So yeah, I've been shooting a lot of C-Log on this. Actually, I've pretty much left it on C-Log. I shoot everything in C-Log, and then I'll grade it after. But yeah, so you got this flip out monitor. It has 2 SD card slots. The battery life in this is just insane. This thing lasts all day for sure. Don't even have a problem with it. I've actually never used the viewfinder. You could probably just rip it off because I'll never use it. And yeah, I just mount this on my tripod. Image stabilization, there is none on this camera, like I said before, so hand holding it's really out of the question. Tomorrow I'm going to mount my Sony a6000 up here so I can try to vlog it. That way I can, when I see something, like last time I was holding my camera and I saw something, I'm like, oh crap, how do I do this? And then I think I ended up like dropping my vlog camera, putting the tripod down and then shooting it. But this way I can just have it mounted here. So if I need to, I can just boom, put it down, and I'm, ready to get the shot, hopefully. You guys are going to make me blow it. You guys are going to make me blow the whole shot. You know what I'm saying? So it's your fault. Setup wise, yeah, we're gonna try this out. Manual focusing is, when you're following something and trying to track something and focus at the same time, it's so hard. With the DVX, it's you have the autofocus locks on pretty good, so it's much easier to follow something and have it be in focus. But manual focus is so much harder. But we're gonna try it. I'm gonna leave this camera at home and I'm gonna use this one. I might bring the Ronin, do some Ronin shots later. I just don't want to keep switching back and forth, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. But maybe I'll just do the vlog tomorrow. Hopefully we get some animals, and if that turns out good, I'll make a full cinematic wildlife video. Maybe, hopefully, we'll see what happens. That's the setup, man. Hope you guys like it. Tomorrow morning, getting up at 4, and we'll be out of the house by 4:30, 4:45, and we'll be out in the woods. If I don't see something, I'm gonna be pissed. I better see something. Sometimes I go out in the woods all day, I don't see shit. Putting in all that time and that effort, waking up at 4:30 and you don't see a goddamn thing, man. We will see tomorrow with this camera. The one thing that I like to do, and that's why I like using the Panasonic, is I like to walk around. I mean, photos is much easier because you can walk. If you see something, boom, 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 boom. With video, you have to set it down and really, get it down. But with the Panasonic, you can kind of run and gun with it. You can, I bring my monopod and boom and follow it. But with this, you really need to be tripod, fully down, sitting, waiting. You can't kind of walk around and see something and put it down because there's a lot of movement, and an animal, a deer especially, a fox, anything, will really hear you and just dart off. So hopefully we can be quiet tomorrow. I'm going to sit and wait. Yeah, I'm sure I'll see something. Now's like the rut especially. So hopefully we see, there's 2 fields that I go to. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace. I gotta say something much cooler later. Peace.